With nearly 3 million Australians and up to 80 million Americans at risk of having potentially fatal diabetes, an important new book has just been launched to help people diagnose and manage the condition. Called Don't Feel Like a Prick, the book was written by the authorized biographer and manager for 8 years of Australian iconic folk hero Albie Mangles and recently diagnosed diabetic Lynn Santer. It is the companion book to an upcoming film on diabetes of the same title that the Australian author is co-producing with Albie in collaboration with Diabetes Australia. The simply written book is the first of its kind in the world, which aims to help newly diagnosed type 2 diabetics, pre-diabetics, and friends and family of diabetics. In Australia, it is estimated that there are 680,000 undiagnosed type 2 diabetics and 2 million pre-diabetics, most of whom are unaware of their condition. In the US, that number is estimated to be 80 million people. People are ignoring the danger because this potentially fatal disease frequently presents no symptoms. Both Miss Santer's father and uncle died from this disease, and both were diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in their early 30s, when they were slim, active, and otherwise healthy. Type 2 diabetes is not something that only affects middle-aged, overweight, and inactive people. It could be anyone. It could be you. The information out there is too dry, complicated, and overwhelming for people to understand, Miss Santer said. That is why I was prompted to write a book that is small, easy to follow, a bit irreverent, at turns funny, poignant, unapologetically confrontational, and deliberately not politically correct. It contains celebrity interest, personal stories, lots of cheeky cartoons, and even some adults-only content. It is an enjoyable and page-turning read with simple, useful information and messages. There are lots of tips and tricks to manage diabetes, and I touch on the psychology of why so many are ignoring it. Many of those who have been diagnosed are also ignoring the potential danger. Only a mere 18% of diagnosed diabetics are managing their condition, according to a recent study from the Institute of Health and Welfare. Which is terrifying, as diabetes is in the top 10 leading causes of death, according to the Bureau of Statistics. The potential side effects include blindness, limb amputation, seizure, coma, and death. In fact, 32% of all avoidable hospital admissions each year are due to diabetes, and an estimated 90% of all non-trauma limb amputations are also due to diabetes. This book is written in an engaging and entertaining manner that people will want to read. Unlike any other material that is available on this silent pandemic that is sweeping the globe. If you don't have diabetes, you know someone who does, even if they don't know it, so everyone should read this book. The life you save by taking the advice in this book might be your own. There is no cure for diabetes, but it can be controlled if people take the test to find out if they have it. Most of the complications with diabetes set in prior to diagnosis because people won't get tested. According to national diabetes statistics released by the US government, the risk of death among people with diabetes is twice that of a person the same age who does not have diabetes. The Santer Mangles Don't Feel Like a Prick film will feature celebrities, including Herb Armstrong, jazz great Louis Armstrong's grandson, pop singing legend Leo Sayer, and the music of New York child singing sensation Jackie Evancho. Albie will be meeting with world-renowned specialists and personalities in bringing this important message to the world, including prominent figures in the UK and France, an endocrinologist, diabetic dietitian, a professor on behavioral patterns that can lead to diabetes, and he will be including visually spectacular settings on the world stage where the incidence of diabetes is highest. We plan to distribute the film to networks in the US and Australia and expand worldwide thereafter, Miss Santer explained. For the Albie Mangles adventure-bound DVD range, book, and more details on the Don't Feel Like a Prick film, visit www.albiemangles.com and www.lynnsanter.com. The book is also available at Amazon.com and at www.don'tfeellikeaprick.com.